What is going on with you, YouTube? This is Regular Dave coming at you with another video. Yes, some more Grand Theft Auto 5 news for the PS4, Xbox One, and the PC. Alright, before we hop into this video, I gotta do it, but I do need y'all to hit that like button for me. Helps me out quite a bit, so if you could do that, that'll help me out. Also, as you can see, the party started, man. It's gonna keep rolling, so if you're brand new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, because it ain't gonna stop. Alright, let's get into the video. Rockstar put up 70 new screens of the game. That's what you're looking at. They're cycling every 10 seconds. There's 50 of them. Over the last couple of days, I put up a total of 20. I didn't want to repeat, so there's 50 screens in this video of this game, and it looks gorgeous. But what do you expect? Rockstar always knows what angle to take a picture of the game, what's going to make it look the best. So these screens are gorgeous, but you could expect that from Rockstar anyway. All right, let's get into the title of this video, man. We've been laced with quite a bit of news. This last bit of news did have something pretty important in there. One of my major complaints about Grand Theft Auto Online when it launched is the creation of your character. I thought it was pretty bad. All the characters looked like crackheads. Their face was sunken in. You couldn't get your dude to look exactly how you wanted him to look. You had to do the lineage of your parents and this and that, and it just didn't make very much sense to me. But Grand Theft Auto Online on the next gen versions, they're switching it up. Even though you can import your character, you can tweak them. I'm gonna read this line for you real quick. All right, the character creator in Grand Theft Auto Online now rivals that of peak Tiger Woods PGA Tour golf, allowing you to customize no less than your eyes, nose profile, nose tips, cheeks, cheek shape, lips, and more. So now you're gonna be able to get your dude looking right. Thank God. That's gonna really boost the value of online, because you were playing with a generic dude, really, no matter how you created them. Now you can have your dude look however. I mean, it'd be nice to get that 2K face scan, even though it didn't work that well, but we know we're not getting that. But now you can get your dude looking right. So I definitely welcome that, because if you go back and look at one of my my Grand Theft Auto Online review, one of my major gripes was the character creation. I just really couldn't put a finger on why they would make it that bad, and Rockstar listens, so they're giving it to us. Now, next bit of information that we haven't talked about is the 30-player Grand Theft Auto Online events. It doesn't excite me as much as this tweak character creation, but you know what? I do have some interest in it, but it sounds like it can turn into a mess. I mean, 15, they were talking about 30-player races. They're going to be races that accommodate 30 players. Can you imagine, like, where in the streets would you race that could accommodate 30 players? They were talking about racing a 30-player race on Sanchez's. Now, you know, man, that's just going to be, man, I don't know. That might be a little too much for your boy. Where I think the 30-player lobbies will come in handy is the game's so big, so if you just have 30 people roaming around the streets, yeah, it's gonna be mayhem, but you can get away from it all, man. You had a country, you have so many areas to go to where this is not gonna be like any other game, you know what I mean? It's not gonna be cramped, because they created such a sprawling game that there's enough room for everybody to get their shenanigans in. I am excited for that, and for like a team deathmatch. It'll have more of a Battlefield feel to it. 15 on 50. I think Battlefield is, what is it, 32 on 32, I think, on the next gen. I can't call it, but it'll have more of a first-person shooter feel to it. Also, one big note that I saw in there is that when you're setting up these lobbies, you could create it where it's only first-person mode or only third-person mode, or you could toggle in between, but you could set those parameters, because I mean, doing anything in first person is going to put you at a disadvantage, a big disadvantage if people are using third person. I'm thinking about making a video on the pitfalls of first person view, even though I think it's awesome. There are pitfalls if you're going to be using it. But you can create, you know, a race or a death match where it's only first person, so you can get it in that way. All right, one more thing, and this is probably the most disappointing news, but I kind of saw it coming. Everybody was assuming that the Heists were coming out with the launch of Grand Theft Auto 5 on the PS4, Xbox One, and PC. We're not gonna get that at launch. What this article said, this is an IGN article I read, but it said, and as for the long-awaited online heist, of course they're still coming to all platforms, and soon, Rockstar insists. So the fact that they didn't say they will be available at launch, I know they're not going to be ready. I just know it's just not going down for us at launch, and man, the message boards are going to go crazy because apparently this has turned into the only thing that anybody has ever wanted from Grand Theft Auto was Heist. And I'm starting to think, my personal opinion is, these heists, there's no way, they're so long awaited. It's over a year in the making, and they promised us these heists a long time ago. They literally came out and said this is the time period it could come out, and they well past that time period. That when they release them, man, there's really not enough they could do with the heist to make them live up to all the hype. It's literally impossible. I'm patient, you know what, because there's so much stuff to do. Yeah, the heist did get me hyped. When I saw the first trailer and they talked about, that voice comes on, that just sounds amazing. You know what I mean? That voice that gets you super interested in the game. He could be talking about anything and it just sounds interesting. And it started talking about Grand Theft Auto Online Heist. I was like, oh man, that's going to be the jump off. I've been waiting on it just like everybody else, but you know what? I got more patience. I can see why people are frustrated, but people are going to be more frustrated that they're about to come out and start selling people a game for $60 again. And guess what? No heist. So you know what the comment's going to be. The time you spent working on the next gen, you could have gave us the heist and pushed back the next gen version. I already know that's coming. They might even have to come out and make a statement on it. All right, man, these screens don't stop. You see, they keep rolling in every 10 seconds. They lace this. I really wanted to talk about the screens because there were some interesting ones in there that I had stuff to talk about. We all played the game, man. I don't need to take it that far. I got this news jumping off, but I'm gonna keep it moderate, man. I'm trying to contain my excitement. All right, man, get active in the comments. Again, I expect y'all to get fully ignorant down there, and I support it. It looks like Rockstar put more screens than I can actually carry a conversation about. So, all right, I'm gonna let these screens roll out. You got about five or six more to look at, and I'll get at you guys another time. Peace.